KUAM News headlines are presented by Calvo's Insurance, protecting Micronesia for 85 years. Matson and the Adai Itano program. Apply at matson.com and McDonald's of Guam. I'm loving it.
A dispute over $250 million in proposed spending, with just $39 million available to pay for it, led senators to scrap dozens of budget amendments before they could even be debated. I'm Nevaeh Anderson with the story coming up.
Attorney General Doug Moylan's chief prosecutor is officially vacating his position. This as more employees are reportedly leaving the office of the Attorney General. I'm Don Sulet with the details coming up.
The National Weather Service says it's too early to determine a reliable forecast track and is urging residents to stay informed.
Good evening, Guam, and half a day. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'm Jason Salas. We are KUAM, and these are your top stories. Well, should lawmakers debate funding requests they can't currently afford or wait until more money becomes available? That is the very question that dominated today's fiscal year 2027 budget session downtown. Nevaeh Anderson breaks down all the numbers and has this report.
When senators reached Chapter 11 of the proposed fiscal year 2027 Budget Act, the debate shifted away from individual agencies and toward a much bigger question. How should the legislature handle nearly $250 million in proposed floor amendments when only about $39 million is currently available for new appropriations? 49 amendments had been submitted since the beginning of budget talks. Committee on Finance and Government Operations Chair Senator Chris Duenas argued moving forward with them in this budget would create expectations the government cannot afford to keep.
These amendments would be an empty promise. At $250 million, with possibly $39 million available for appropriation.
He noted similar situations have happened before, pointing to the 37th Guam legislature where lawmakers removed unfunded appropriations from the fiscal year 2025 budget and returned months later to pass a supplemental budget after additional revenue became available. Based on that precedent, Duenas moved to remove all 49 amendments from the current budget bill. But opposing senators argued that doing so would sidestep the very rules they agreed to follow at the start of deliberations. Submit amendments before the opening of each chapter, and they will be addressed. Senator Chris Barnett said many of the amendments address critical needs, including public safety, healthcare, autism services, and substance abuse programs. He attributed the lack of available funding for such amendments to the continued rollback of Guam's business privilege tax.
There are good amendments in here that seek to address many of the shortfalls and the shortchangings that have become necessary because the first order of business, again, with this substitute budget bill, was to take $40 million off of the top before we entertained anything with the kids with autism, before we entertained public safety for Guam, before we entertained services for those struggling with substance abuse.
Senator William Parkinson echoed those concerns, saying lawmakers had been told their amendments would receive a fair hearing in the miscellaneous provision chapter, only to now face their removal.
All of the previous amendments that were done in line in previous chapters were, we'll put it in miscellaneous and you'll get a fair hearing on them here. Well, that's certainly not happening.
And Senator Sabrina Salas-Matanani agreed, pointing to her proposals to increase support for the Guam Behavioral Health and Wellness Center and the Department of Public Health and Social Services.
These are not just something that you just throw away and just not even consider. We need to discuss and we need to debate and talk about them, even if it is one by one. That is what we were elected to do.
Supporters of Duenas' motion, including Senator Joe San Augustine and Speaker Frank Blas Jr., countered that lawmakers have a responsibility to pass a balanced budget based on money that is actually available, rather than promising programs they cannot yet fund.
How then do you tell that to the people that you promised?
Duenas later rejected claims that the BPT rollback was responsible for the funding shortfall.
If you were to do every single one of these amendments plus the governor's request, you would need a 9 or 10% BPT. Just do the math to put another $300 million in this budget. That 0.5 is meaningless.
In the end, senators voted 9-6 to remove all 49 floor amendments from Chapter 11 of the budget bill. While the motion's supporters said amendments could return during a future supplemental budget session if additional revenues become available, opponents maintained that delaying the debate also delays decisions on programs they say the community needs now. Nevaeh Anderson, KUAM News.
Thanks so much for that report. And we're going to now give you a look at the Office of the Attorney General and how evidently more staffers are leaving that agency. This as there continue to be scathing accusations against the Attorney General, Doug Moylan. Our Don Silat takes a look at this story.
Longtime prosecutor Curtis Vandeveld is leaving the Office of the Attorney General. His leaving comes as more reports are coming out that Attorney General Moylan's office is shrinking. Vandeveld, who serves as AG Moylan's chief prosecutor, submitted his resignation letter yesterday. According to his letter, which was sent to the media by the OAG, he cites wanting to finish the work he started with his previous clients before working as Moylan's chief prosecutor. Though Vandeveld leaving the OAG seems to be of his own accord, that does not seem to be the case with other former employees, with one former employee taking to social media, alleging that her termination was due to maternity, postpartum, and medical reasons. AG Moylan's attaché, Austin Fortuno, confirming with KUAM that they recently terminated a classified employee working under their Child Support Enforcement Division. The former employee, in their appeal to the Civil Service Commission, argues that their firing was taken in violation of the law and that AG Moylan had denied the employees leave request. However, the AG is doubling down on his stance, saying the firing is justifiable, claiming the employee exhausted their 130-day parental leave and did not inform him that the employee would like to extend their parental leave. Additionally, Moylan is publicly firing back against his former employee, with the AG commenting on the viral social media post, saying in part, "If any staff stands in the way of our island's children, my job is to clean house and get them to earn their salaries to help their kids and their parents." KUAM reached out to both the OAG and the former employee for additional comment, but none was given as of news time. Reporting for KUAM News, I'm Don Sulat.
Staying with the government of Guam, Governor Lou Leon Guerrero has officially redirected $21 million in American Rescue Plan Act funding from the total $104 million Guam received to the island-wide Village Street Payment Resurfacing Program. In a video posted to her Instagram profile, our island's Magahaga said the funding supports an effort led by her running mate, Lieutenant Governor Josh Tenorio, to improve the safety of Guam's highways as well as village roads. She likewise thanked the island's mayors for working with the LT to help move the initiative forward.
I would like to thank the mayors for working very closely with Lieutenant Governor Josh Tenorio to making this happen. I have received the contract and I will now sign it so construction can begin as soon as possible.
The announcement comes as road conditions have also been part of broader discussions at the Guam Congress building during fiscal year 2027 budget deliberations. We just told you some of that earlier, while senators also considered funding for the same resurfacing initiative. In addition to the federal ARPA dollars, the legislature's proposed budget includes another $2 million in local general funds for the project. Well, our island has reached a major milestone in launching its regulated cannabis industry, and today, the aforementioned Lieutenant Governor Josh Tenorio joined the Department of Revenue and Taxation to present the island's first recreational cannabis cultivation license to local grower Stephen Roberto and his company Green Flash Guam. Officials say the license marks years of work implementing the Guam Cannabis Industry Act of 2019, which legalized adult use cannabis and established a regulated commercial market. The governor said the focus remains on protecting public health as well as safety, while also supporting responsible local businesses. Before receiving a business license, applicants must complete a strict multi-step process, including obtaining identification credentials, establishing licensure, and operating permit. Officials say the regulations are designed to ensure accountability, prevent monopolizing the market, and build a safe, compliant cannabis industry for our island community. Well, weather news for you again, as the NWS is continuing to monitor a new weather system out on the water, a broad tropical disturbance lingering over Chuuk State in the FSM. While the system is producing showers, thunderstorms, heavy rainfall, and gusty winds across parts of Micronesia, Forecasters say development into a tropical depression within the next day remains unlikely, with the system currently carrying a low chance of formation. Now, for Guam and the CNMI, there is no immediate threat at this time. Yet forecast models continue to show several possible scenarios for next week, with some suggesting the system could move towards the Marianas, while others keep it well away from us. The NWS say it's too early to determine a reliable forecast track and is urging residents to stay informed throughout the weekend and maintain preparedness as the system continues to evolve. Please stay tuned, everybody. We are back right after this.
Ready to make the splash this summer? Kmart is. Dive into the fun. Get in the game. Make some waves. Summer Splash at Kmart.
This past year, we've been focused on moving Guam forward, strengthening oversight in our schools, supporting our veterans, standing up for students and families, and working on policies that open doors for our people. For me, public service has never been about headlines. It's about showing up, listening carefully, and doing the work that matters. There's still more to accomplish, and I'm ready to keep pushing ahead. I'm Senator Vince Borja, and I humbly ask for your continued support.
My name is Vince Borja, and I approve this message.
Head of the class of 2026 is proudly presented by Bank of Guam, the People's Bank, and DCSP 21 DBA Amento.
Well, for our latest Head of the Class segment, in which we celebrate the valedictorian and salutatorian of our island's public, private, and charter schools, we head down south to the home of the Dolphins to celebrate Southern High.
Hello, I'm Katrina Banyas, the Southern High School class of 2026 valedictorian. Some highlights, I'd say competing in the mock trial competition for 2 seasons. Also being able to go to Japan with my Japanese club after fundraising for a few years. And also being able to enjoy senior year after all of our efforts in student council with fundraising. After graduating, I plan to attend the University of Guam and major in civil engineering. I'd say that your mindset has a really big impact on yourself. I'd say not to put yourself into a box and don't limit yourself. Don't pass it any. Very capable. To my family, my mom and dad, I'd like to thank them very much for all the encouragement and guidance they've given me throughout my life. To my older sisters, I can rely on no matter what happens. And to my friends, thank you for always sticking by my side and making every day fun.
Half a day, my name is Layla Akfaji, and I'm the salutatorian of Southern High School's class of 2026. One highlight of my high school career would be joining student government. I served as the secretary of my class council for 3 years, and this opportunity was really incredible because I got to meet new people, help plan and organize fun events such as junior-senior prom. And council also helped me to get out of my comfort zone. Another highlight in my high school years would be staying with a host family in Japan. I got to experience the Japanese culture firsthand and make new friends regardless of the language barrier, and it was an incredible experience. My plan after graduation is to attend the University of Guam. I want to pursue a career in the medical field, so I will be majoring in biology or nursing. However, at the moment, I am still undecided. My biggest piece of advice is to do everything with best efforts and a good and godly attitude. To my parents and family members on and off island, thank you for your constant support and love. I'm so grateful for all that you have done for me. To my teachers and advisors, thank you for your guidance and always being there when I needed help. To my friends, thank you for making high school memorable. Thank you for all of the laughter and the good times.
Head of the class of 2026 is proudly presented by Bank of Guam, the People's Bank, and DSP 21 DBA Amentum.
Say it loud and proud for all my friends in the South. Viva Tuninos! Congratulations, of course, to all of the class of 2026. All right, in entertainment news, one of Hawaii's most celebrated voices is bringing the Aloha spirit back to Guam as award-winning artist Josh Tatofi takes the stage Saturday night at the UOG Calvo Fieldhouse as part of the Half-A-Day concert series, promising fans an evening of heartfelt island music, soulful vocals, and songs that have made him a favorite across the Pacific.
Known as the Polynesian Luther Vandross, Josh Tatofi has become one of the biggest names in Hawaiian music. This weekend, Guam audiences will get the chance to experience his signature sound live. From the islands of Hawaii to stages across the Pacific, Tatofi has built a career rooted in culture, family, and music. Born and raised in Honolulu, Tatofi grew up surrounded by music. His father was a founding member of the legendary island band Kapena, inspiring Josh to carry on Hawaii's rich musical traditions. Blending traditional Hawaiian melodies with contemporary island sounds, Tatofi has earned a loyal following for his smooth vocals and heartfelt performances. His debut album, This Love, helped launch his career.
I'm definitely in a place in music right now where I get so excited to just play on stages with my friends. You know, you just watch your friends play, and it's super cool because everyone, it could be Maoli, Common Kings, The Green, Josh Tatofi, Simon J, Fia, Johnny Sweet, and we're all Islander homies watching each other, play this lineup, and it's crazy. We just had this last night. My whole band was in my room, and I always do this thing where I'm like, yo, band's real fast. We're in Guam right now. But, and I do this at every place we go, yo, we're in Alaska right now. We're in Japan. Yeah. And that's my favorite thing, man. Is really being on shows where I see all my friends, and then when we all hang out together, it's funny because we don't talk about music at all. Like that's probably the last thing we talk about. We talk about everything else, family, friends, how's everything at home, whatever. I feel like that's my favorite thing, just watching my friends and being able to share the same stage with them.
His talent has also earned some of Hawaiian music's highest honors, including multiple Nahoku Hanu Hanu Awards, with recognition as Male Vocalist of the Year and Island Music Album of the Year. Beyond the stage, Tatofi is using his music to celebrate island traditions while connecting generations to the spirit of aloha.
Yeah, no, my faith is the number one foundation of my whole lifestyle. I was born and raised with great men on my mom and dad's side, all pastors of the Siesta Church. And that's actually something that my whole band has. We all kind of resonate there the same way. All our faith is the foundation of our work, family, upbringing, everything.
Now he's bringing that same passion to Guam. Tatofi's Looking for Love tour stops at the UOG Calvo Fieldhouse on Saturday, July 18th, as part of the Hafaloa concert series, giving fans the opportunity to experience one of Polynesia's most beloved performers live. Hafaloa concert series organizer E.J. Calvo.
We're also celebrating our 82nd Liberation Weekend, so there's some extra meaning, I think, to this show. Also, a reason why we're indoors at the Fieldhouse to avoid what certainly could be a rainy weekend, but just be safe to everyone recovering from the storm. Still, but happy to have this positive and exciting opportunity to enjoy some good music.
Doors open ahead of the concert Saturday evening at the UOG Calvo Fieldhouse. Tickets are available online through guamtime.net. Jonah Goncharfris, KUAM News.
Now for a look at your world at home.
If you go all the way to the extreme end of Tumon, you'll find a beautiful place to relax. This is Gun Beach.
Tourism is Guam's #1 industry. It creates jobs and brings in spending. When a visitor comes to Guam, they spend their money on hotels, on transportation, on shopping, on dining out. They're happy they came to Guam. You know who else is happy? The hotel they stayed in and the bellhop at the hotel. The tour bus drivers and tour guides. The stores they shopped at and the banks they used. The restaurant and the waitstaff. The supplier who delivered the ingredients and the farmer who supplied the produce. From real estate to retail, tourism has a positive impact on every industry. When tourists pay taxes, it means locals pay less. Let's make sure our local economy grows so it becomes stronger and more sustainable. Make Guam a better place to live, work, and visit. Support tourism.
Don't need a work break, keep the smile on your face. The moments you can't replace, and I'll be around. Whoa. You can count on me. You can count on me for life.
Wherever life takes you, we're always here for you. Calvo's Insurance. Count on us for life.
Tonight's sports feature is brought to you by Cars Plus.
Wesley kicks out. Simon, big three. Oh, baby! out Simon, big three. Oh, baby!
In honor of America's 250th anniversary, Jeep and Captain America are saluting real captains of America.
All clear, Cap.
Heroes like Captain Nuger, Captain Enda.
Team, I got eyes on Cap.
Captain Murray.
Copy that.
Captain McCall. And all those who served our country.
Need to live, Captain? Brought my own, Captain.
And as America's veteran SUV, Jeep is built for freedom and driven by heroes.
Now, for a limited time, get our largest pizza at our lowest price. Just $9.99 for our classic New York-style pizza. It's 30% larger than our large, and at only $9.99 for carryout. Don't wait. Order now at your Island Pizza Hut.
Oh my God.
Foodie Call is served fresh, presented by Pepsi. Lunch, better with Pepsi.
Happy day, guys. Welcome back to another edition of Foodie Call. I'm Shaylee.
I'm Padme.
And today we're here at Fish & Co. for National Hot Dog Month. And we're going to be trying some of their new hot dogs.
We are. I'm so excited. We have 4 here today.
All right, what do you got over there, Patty?
I have the Mushroom Madness and the Excellent Dog.
All right, and I have the Bacon Wrap Pico de Gallo. I was told to say this in a specific way. The Schlamit Dog. Because you schlam it all together. So,
I love the egg.
That is good.
The hot dog's really good too.
I'm gonna give that a 9 out of 10.
The garlic.
Yeah.
The garlic was really good. Another 10 out of 10. Yes.
I'll set the next one after we take a Pepsi break.
I'm ready.
Lunch is always better with Pepsi.
Cheers. Refreshing.
All right, so the hot dog here is bacon wrapped, and then it has pico de gallo on top and sour cream.
I love a good sour cream.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Wow, that gives it like a Mexican flair.
But it feels like Taco Tuesday.
Yeah.
I give it a 9.
I'm gonna give it 8.5. This one I'm really excited for. This is loaded. This is the Schlamit. The Schlamit dog. Schlamit. Cheers.
Schlamit.
Oh my god. That's really good though. It has a little spice to it.
I think the nacho cheese is so good here or in a game.
Is served fresh, presented by Pepsi. Lunch, better with Pepsi.
News Bites is brought to you by Docomo Pacific Better Together, Fresco Clothing, original custom design apparel of Guam and the Marianas.
Buenas and happy day, everyone. This is Janice Carrasco. I'm not the queen, I'm not Jason, but I am here to give you news bites. Let's see what we have going on. The Geckos from the GWHS Mega Reunion Committee are inviting you to the Liberation Day festivities on July 21st from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. at the Serena Park in Hagana. Sounds like fun. Let's see what else we have going on. Yoga and Mantra for the Marianas. Join Claire Calvo for a donation-based class to benefit our sister islands in the Marianas. It all happens on July 21st at 5:30 at Synergy Studio in at East Hagana. You can book your spot on Synergy app. Proceeds benefit Micronesia Climate Change Alliance. All right, last but not least, celebrate Guam's 82nd liberation at the Tumon Night Market on Tuesday, July 21st from 5 to 9 p.m. Enjoy live entertainment, food vendors, local businesses, cultural activities, and fireworks at 7:21 p.m. in Hagana and 9 p.m. at Ipao Tumon Bay. Free shuttle service will be available from Governor Joseph Flores Park or the EPAL beach from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. All right, guys, and that's all we have for News Bites. Next up, we have birthdays. Thank you for staying with us. Have an amazing rest of your evening.
17th of July, birthdays. Everybody, we got some wonderful members of our community to celebrate today. So happy birthday to our only baby boy who turned 15 today, Jaden Nikolai Peru. Mommy and dad love you so much, they say, and hope you continue to grow up to be a kind, smart, and loving person. In all caps, we are so proud of you, Jaden, from your Oriando and Cruz familia. Happy birthday number 11 to Miko Megumi Serrano. Happy birthday, Miko. We hope your special day is filled with fun and blessings. Te amo huguaizahao, and we love you from Mom Florentino and family near and far. Happy birthday number 23 to Nathaniel Jordan Espano. Happy birthday, Nate. Your familia sends love. All right. Now, normally we send our birthday shout-outs when it comes to members of our team here. This one comes from Jenna Chargaloff's own mother. Now, she wrote this herself. Check this out. Happiest of birthdays, birthday cake emoji to Jen Chargaloff, a member of KUAM. May you have the divine blessing on this, your special day, my dearest daughter. Life is nothing without you in our daily life than the stars emoji. Enjoy your special day today and always. We love you until infinity, the infinity emoji, and all 3 hearts love, Mom. Wow. I hope you got the feels, Jen, from hearing that, because I know I got just reading it. So, Jen, we love you. We hope you had an absolutely amazing, amazing birthday weekend.
I don't know what I've been told.
I don't know what I've been told.
Someone here is getting old.
Someone here is getting old.
Your Cold Stone Creamery birthday cake winner
for this week goes to...
All right, your winner this week and the owner of a new Cold Stone Creamery ice cream cake is Jeffrey Frank Jr. Baza Pangilinan. And Jeff, look for a message from us to let you know when you can cruise by Cold Stone Creamery and say, hey, I'm this week's winner. Let me pick which one. You're awesome. Want to wish your special someone a happy birthday? Just click the QR code here on your screen or email birthdayclub@kuam.com. Okay, everybody, it is the weekend before Liberation Day, so please be safe out there this weekend. Have fun, have an amazing time celebrating our island, share Hafa and we look forward to seeing you guys down in Tumon for next week's big Liberation Day celebration over at the night market. I'm Jason Salas, and make sure to watch Weekend Edition because Mitsuki Hirayama has you covered all weekend. I will see you on Monday. Viva Liberation! Good night.
It's the One Micronesia Show, brought to you by Bank of Hawaii. Reach your possible.
Ali, Bogatin, Hafa Zanti.